I would just finish watching, like, the 90-minute episode of Fear the Walking Dead.
Yes.
First of all, I didn't know it was going to be that long. It kind of seemed like it went on for a really long time, but it was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. At the hour mark, they kind of made it...
They kind of, like, at the hour mark was when they saw, like, the accident, or they were trying to see what the accident was.
And I was like, oh, maybe this will be the end.
And I thought it was over, and then it kept going. I was like, heh.
But they did introduce, like, an actual, like, walker in the first episode.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised. I didn't think that they would get that far. I thought it would be, like, all... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So...
I didn't really think the acting was that bad.
Yeah,
It wasn't as bad as I was expecting based on the trailer.
Yeah, the trailer... Whoever is making these trailers, and I think we've said this
the trailer showed,
times,
like, everything.
Yeah.
And that happened in the first episode.
Yeah.
It's like, you could have just watched the trailer and
Yeah.
seen everything in 3 minutes rather than, like, 90 or 100 minutes, however long.
I was kind of glad to see some of the interactions with, like, some of the characters, but other than that, it wasn't, like, super, I don't know. It wasn't, like, super enthralling, but at the same time,
I was engaged about 60% of the time,
Right.
and then, like, 40% I was just flat out bored. I was like,
Right.
these scenes are kind of going on too long, and I just don't really think this is interesting. But
Right.
I mean, it's just the build-up. I want to give it a try, and like I said, it's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
there were a couple things that bothered me.
Yeah.
One, the guy had his cell phone on in the hospital. That was annoying. Two, whenever you're watching, like, a TV show, people never say bye. Like, when they're talking on the phone, they just, like, hang up.
Oh, yeah.
That's so annoying.
Which doesn't make sense.
What? Like, that's not just this show. It's, like, everything now.
The text size on the phones was, like,
it was, like,
enormous.
large print size.
Yeah.
And, of course, it's so we can see, but...
But it's still, like... Couldn't they have just...
I mean, like, we can see, like,
in?
on other cell phones, like,
Yeah.
on TV, but that was, like, super, like...
Yeah.
Tall print. And the girl looks like a young Jennifer Love Hewitt, and the guy looks like 90s Johnny Depp, circa Gilbert Grape.
Who does the stepdad look like?
I don't know. I don't know what he looks like. But the lady from Orange is the New Black is in it. She was in it for like 2 seconds, but I think she's
Who
like
is
the main
she?
character. She was just like the mom, his ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She's awesome.
Yeah, the stepdad has, like, I guess...
The son kind of bothered me, though. His son, I was
The
like...
Johnny Depp?
No, the...
Oh, his actual son?
Yeah, it seemed like he was, like, overacting.
He was in it for, like, 2 seconds, and he's like, Dad... He's like, I'll come. And his, like, dad's like, keep him. And I'm just like, what's the problem here?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get what's with all the... I guess, like, maybe this guy is, like, freaking France... Or...
Franz Ferdinand?
Yeah, he's like maybe the stepdad is like a notorious villain that was like tying people to train tracks because like both all of his kids hate him.
Yeah.
Like he seems like the nicest guy too. Like he's going out of his way to like repair all these relationships.
He seems like one of those like cool English teachers you only see like in movies.
Yeah.
So I have some cool English teachers.
Because they had like this guy that was like sleeping, and then like he was just like, "Why do you think blah blah this happens?" And he's like, "That's a very, interesting perspective. If only you stayed awake." And I was like...
It's kind of like a Mr. Feeney type thing.
Yeah.
I was
like, wait, if this guy was actually that interesting, though, that guy wouldn't have fallen asleep.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just was tired. I don't know. I never fell asleep in class because I was scared of getting yelled at.
Yeah. There was one time this person fell asleep and they were sitting in front of me. I didn't wake them up. And they were still there for the next class.
Are you kidding me?
Because I'm mean. Yeah.
Who would not wake someone up? I mean, like, as far as the teacher, was this in college?
No, in high school.
The teacher's like, whatever.
Like history class.
Who cares?
Oops.
But yeah, I don't get it. Like the dad, I never get that whenever there's like all this aggression towards like a character that everything you see about him, it's the first time you've seen this character and he seems to be a super nice person or she is like a super nice person, but like the kids like hate him.
Yeah, but they're also like teenagers.
Yeah,
well,
but
the guy's kind of older than a teenager, but he's like the stepdad, so there's always going to
Right.
be like that kind of thing with like well, not always, but with
still though, it's like how
step-parents.
long have they known him? You know what I mean? Like the one kid has known him for a while. Maybe he just is mad because his dad like got a divorce from his mom, but
right.
I don't know. I
I'm
never
sure
got
we'll learn more about these characters.
Maybe.
Sometime.
Because I think the main ones will be like the family members and like probably like
branch off to like
the stepmom
yeah.
or his
Yeah.
original wife and his original son. They'll probably all come together or something, and like you know what I mean.
They'll end up like holding hands and being happy.
Yeah. As they spit on Daryl's grave.
I hope so.
Wait, that would make any sense because they're like
yeah.
before all this.
I thought it would be really cool though, like when they're in the hospital and the kid's like bed roommate guy like started going crazy. I thought it'd be really funny if that was like Rick.
Yeah.
Even though like it's not possible because it's some like separate part of the country, but that'd be really cool, like little Easter egg thing that's revealed that. You know.
Yeah. Maybe he's
happen.
like in there and he's like, oh gosh, and they're like, quick, we gotta get this guy back to Alabama.
Yeah,
or Georgia.
We gotta send him back to Georgia where he came from. We don't know why he's here.
Yeah. We had to airlift him all the way here to California because we had special beds. It's like,
Yeah.
But, yeah. Like, and I like, the other thing I think I kind of like is that, like, they had their first encounter with, like, a walker, but, like, it wasn't like everything was instantly like, oh, they're screwed. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, they pan out and they show just like regular people doing their everyday stuff while they're like under this bridge, and it's like,
yeah.
Dang. So
another thing that bothered me when they were evacuating the school, like the teachers were like running out too. I was like, wouldn't the teachers be the last ones to leave? I don't get that. Like,
yeah, like this is a half day, everybody.
And
everyone for yourself, motherfucker. Yeah. Run out.
It doesn't make any sense. It's not logical, but I mean, neither is the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be as far as, like, the trailer made it seem, like, really boring. But it wasn't like it was, like, super enthralling, but like we were saying, I think it's, like, 60% of the time I was, like, into it.
Yeah, and then the other time I was like, okay. And then, like, when it went on for, like, too long, I was like, okay, I just want it to be over.
Yeah.
I want to watch more, but I'm still not completely sold.
But
I'm interested to see what else happens. So I guess it's, you know, it's not a loss, because I want to know, like, what the reviews are, other reviews are, if everyone likes it, or everyone's kind of like, I'm kind of indifferent, but I kind of leaning towards, like, it's you know, it's alright.
Right. I think one of the things that I didn't really like that I see this a lot in movies and stuff, or shows as well, is like one character will go and witness something, and it's like, say me and you were like, I mean, we've been together for almost 2 years, you know, and like, say I went and saw something, and I was like, I can't believe this, you know, you won't, you know what I mean, like, I described to you this horrible thing that you're like, you can't believe, you know, you're like, wow, I can't believe that happened, but you wouldn't automatically just be like, you know, it's a horrible place there, you know, you know what I mean, like,
right.
Like, so, like, in this whole thing, he goes to, like, this church, like, the stepdad wants to kind of, like, back up his stepson's account to kind of, like, make it so he doesn't think he's crazy, and he goes there and he sees all this horrible evidence that, like, kind of, like, proves what the guy was talking about. Like, he doesn't see, like, bodies, but he sees, like, a bunch of, like, blood and guts and stuff. And he comes home, and the mom is like, what does she say? She's just like, he's like, that's natural. She's like, that's naturally a horrible place. You know, there's going to be blood there. And I'm like, there wouldn't be, like, that much blood at a place where people are just doing drugs. Like, I don't know. I just hate when, like, for no reason out of the blue, characters don't believe other characters.
The mom is my least favorite character right now.
It's sad. It sucks, but I think that, like, they have a hard time writing good, believable, strong women characters in The Walking Dead sometimes.
Michonne's pretty awesome.
Well, I mean, there's exceptions. I mean, Michonne and Carol, and I think What's-Her-Face is starting to get better. What's Tyrese's sister? And Maggie.
Sasha?
Yeah. But by and large, like, I hated Lori. Andrea was, like, a total piece of crap.
Tara's dumb. Rosita's dumb.
There was just, like...
Carol's awesome. Carol will probably always be my favorite female.
And
especially now.
Michonne is just, like, a vital character. Like, she's an ass kicker. So it's kind of like... I think there's 4 characters that are women. 4?
Ass kicker is... what's her face?
I'm just waiting for that baby to die.
What's that baby's name? Judith.
Yeah. No, like, I don't want the baby to die. I'm just waiting for it because I know it's going to happen eventually.
I always forget that she exists. Like, by the time the 6th season starts, she's going to be, like, 18 years old.
Actually...
And Carl will be, like, 30.
Actually, she might not ever die because it seems to be
like
one of those
really
things
traumatizing for like viewers.
Right. That happens in the comic, right?
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that like
it translates a little bit different.
She's almost become one of those things that you don't even have to think about. Like it's not even like they've got their backs against the wall and somebody has the baby and it's safe. You know what I mean? So it's like, ah, what's that?
It's your toy.
Who is that?
Is that Bebop?
Doesn't say.
I forget which one's Bebop and Rocksteady.
I always get those two confused.
I'm gonna say it's Bebop. He looks like a Bebop.
What's his face? Seamus is playing the other one, Rocksteady. But anyway, yeah, Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know if there's much more to say about it. It is better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be 6 episodes long, and probably by the time it's over, that's when The Walking Dead. Season 6 will start.
Other thing I have to say about it that is awesome is there was probably 5 commercial breaks or 4.
Yeah, there wasn't even a commercial break for the first half hour.
Yeah.
And then once the half hour came on, there was maybe 6.
Right.
5 or 6 for the next hour, which is...
If that, I mean, it was pretty good, and I honestly think that that's how The Walking Dead should be for the first half hour. I mean, ideally, no commercial breaks, but that's not going to happen because they have to have advertising space. But, the first half hour should be no commercial breaks, then, whatever. But it's kind of
Or maybe, the first half hour have commercial breaks on the last half hour, because the last half hour is
that's
usually,
true,
the most suspenseful part.
It's just,
so get on
there's too many commercials. It's almost become, it's all about ad space for it.
Well, of course, because, I mean...
Of course.
If we had money, I would totally, advertise for us on there, because, a million people would see it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Those one people must have, a crap ton of money. The just wanted you to know people, the phone thing.
Is that what it was?
It's just wanted you to know.
One thing I thought was cool was the opening. I don't know if it's going to be that. After, this next episode, 'cause I don't remember the first episode of Walking Dead, having the intro. Because, I mean, you know what I mean?
I thought it was his actual
I don't know, maybe.
Intro.
But I thought that intro was cool, and they should just keep it and
Yeah.
not, do, pictures or do some kind of sequence with the main characters. And also the kids, the boy and the girl, they have accents in real life, but you can't even tell.
Yeah, they're 3 out of the 4 family members in the main part are English, right?
I don't know where they're from, but
or they have accents, so
yeah, and they're
Australian or English or something. Yeah. Anything else?
No. People need to say bye when they talk on the phone, because it's just weird when everyone just hangs up.
Right. It's kind of it's rude because if I was talking to you on the phone and we're not just talking. Well, we don't talk too much on the phone, but if we're talking, it's not we'll be I love you,
I'm
love
always
you too,
bye.
Yeah, big bye. Okay, cool. I know that this conversation is over.
Right.
And this video is over. What do we say when this video is going to be over?
We just press the stop button, don't say bye.
Yeah.
That's all.
Bye?
No.
No? Okay.
We're going to be rude like everybody else.
How rude.
Tired.
Let's get this review over with.
Is it recording?
Yeah.